しあって私はスター
ミガユキ千葉
I get money, I'm a star, 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 star. I get money, I'm a star, 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 star.
お金稼ぐ俺らはスター
お金稼ぐ私はスター
スタースタースタースターキラキラ
私はスターHe know who I am, ain't had to say my name. Stack it up like Tetris, but this money ain't a game. Watashi kawaii, karada. Drinking out the bottle, getting twisted, Maruchan. Big exotic Hermes, this a crop. Watch too expensive, ain't no way I'm getting clocked. I think I'm so sexy, every shirt I own is cropped. So many carats, diamonds do the bunny hop. In the US or Japan, if he meet me, he gon' bow. I got yen for your friends, if they pretty, bring them out. Growing dumb and Madam Wu, pouring sake in they mouth. Told him put me on his plate, bring them chopsticks to the south. I get money, I'm a star, 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 star. I get money, I'm a star, 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 star.
お金稼ぐ俺らはスター
お金稼ぐ私はスター
スタースタースタースターキラキラ
私はスター
流れる星たちどこに向かうまた願い叶えながら暮らすジュエリー身につけたまま歌うスターたちが集まったスタジオ夜な夜な酒たくさん並ぶアジトさっきまで六本木で収録ラジオそっからテレビ撮影するはしごカメラたち追いかけてる俺たちを大好きピカピカのダイヤ暗いとこ輝いてる毎晩Nice to meet you する挨拶 I'm so happy ありがたいな
I get money, I'm a star, 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 star. I get money, I'm a star, 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 star.
お金稼ぐ俺らはスター
お金稼ぐ私
ギャル超かわいい遊びたい可愛い子がいいギャル超飲む好きシケブリーおいえブリブリI gotta go 可愛い子ナンパしよう Get it asshole 可愛い子宝物ジェリーより輝く大麻のよう入れて asshole よりもマンゴー可愛い子にエロすぎる君のヌード君の顔髪のカメラよりも好きだ俺のマイホー連れて帰るフレクシーギャル超かわいい遊びたい可愛い子がいいギャル超飲む好きシケブリーおいえブリブリギャル超かわいい遊びたい可愛い子がいいギャル超飲む好きシケブリーおいえブリブリ出るとこまで出る行くとこまで行く飲ませているピル見ているリッチツモデル気取りビチはみんな黒い穴ラックよりピッピッピッピッ女するリンク可愛い顔でプスがブラックだけど気にしないプシあれ別いいプシあれ別いい今からゴー可愛い子ホテルへゴーベッドでウォーウォー今からゴー可愛い子ホテルへゴーベッドでウォーウォー
好きでタック入れる見えるとこから好きにファックやってる毎日毎晩たまにはマイカー吸ってるガソリン左回りたちにパスウィン上げるペース響くベース蹴ってるバスギャルでもyeah マグロじゃいけない Don't stop誰にも負けないボケにマニ点を羽に変えれる俺やばい
ギャル超かわいい遊びたい可愛い子がいいギャル超飲む好きシケブリーおいえブリブリギャル
I like a tall woman with a nice big ass. Just saying. Like Grammy winner Megan Thee Stallion.
Ay, can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. Just landed in Kyoto. I'm worldwide, these bitches local. Arigato, arigato. Can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my Ay, can't Can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. Just landed in Kyoto. I'm worldwide, these bitches local. Arigato. Arigato. Can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. White wig on, bitch, I'm finna go Gojo. Type about making you know I'm the proto. I get the trending off every new photo. Want this horse on his chest like a polo. Niggas bow down when I pop out like Sukuna. Eating these rap bitches that give me booted up. Switching my flow up, it feel like it's two of us. If I Latina, that's a cooler girl. Sexy jutsu, I feel like Naruto. Bitches think they better than me, I'm like nah, ho. Fighting demons in my head like I'm Itadori. Bitches born, what I make and wouldn't have a story. Cowboy hat with a chaps, real hot girl shit, put it on the map. Everybody knows Tina Snow is the Meg. All of these niggas be feeling attached. I'm not finna argue with Sasuke Abby. It's still mad, I'm a weeb and a baddie. Y'all niggas be my biggest haters, knowing if we met your foe like paper. Can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. Just landed in Kyoto. I'm worldwide, these bitches local. Arigato. Arigato. Can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. Just landed in Kyoto. I'm worldwide, these bitches local. Arigato. Arigato. Ayy, bad bitch with a little drum. It's an old nigga somewhere crying about it. Woo woo, pull that ass over, finna stress him out and have him woo sign. I'm the sensei or the senpai, the one hoes wanna be just like. Ass still on Texas, but my waist in a European size. Choi or nah. When I walk by, they stop. He don't run from it cause he wanna get caught in my domain expansion. Hoes want my technique, couldn't be like me with a Sasuke sharing gun. Bitch, they not pro you, they anti me, you'll never be famous. Ayy, can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. Just landed in Kyoto, I'm worldwide, these bitches local. Arigato. Arigato. Ayy, can't touch me like Gojo. Look good in all my photos. Just landed in Kyoto. I'm worldwide, these bitches local. Arigato. Arigato.
Good to go? Konnichiwa, Guan hotties. It's your girl, opeyemi, and this is Everything I Know About Relationships in Tokyo, the radio show, episode 1. We have like a little under an hour together, and so today and for the rest of this series, we're really going to explore friendships, dating, relationships with coworkers, and very specifically Japanese nomikai culture. And most importantly, we're going to talk about the ever-growing, ever-present relationship with oneself. You get what I'm trying to say? When I was telling people that I got a radio show, which is like really crazy to even say, they would ask me, what is it about? And I would always just say, oh, it's about relationships. And I do think that that's a really great way to sum it up. But I feel like people's instinct when they hear that is to just immediately think about like dating and romantic relationships. And please don't get me wrong. I think the dating scene in Japan is infamous enough to warrant its own entire dedicated show. Absolutely. But when I'm talking about relationships, I am really trying to go deeper. I'm always referring to something deeper. One thing I've noticed is I think Japan has like a very interesting reputation for being a very introvert friendly society. And I can agree with that. In many different ways, I feel like Japan has things set up so if you don't want to be a sociable person, you don't have to be, even despite being surrounded by like billions of people, okay? You can pull that off here. But I also think in the same vein, it also can create a system where it's very easy to fall into isolation. And this could even just be the Yoruba babe jumping out of me, but I am a firm believer that nobody actually desires isolation, not for any significant amount of time at least, right? I think one of the most foundational parts of the human experience is connection. We all desire to be connected to our families, to our friends, to our communities, to our coworkers, to something bigger, larger, greater than us. And I truly believe that that's like the cornerstone of the human experience is connection. And so me, being the extrovert that I am, the avid people watcher that I am, currently living in this very introvert-friendly society, I have so many thoughts on the different ways people here in Tokyo stay connected and like the subtle ways they ask for and even initiate connection and the differences between how local people do it and how foreigners do it. And look, shout out to Room 303 for giving me this opportunity to explore all of these different relationship types and how I see them playing out. I think being a foreigner living in Tokyo, and as a Black woman just living abroad in general, I think I have a very unique perspective, and I'm just so happy to be able to share that perspective on this platform. Now, you may be thinking, what is your qualification to be doing this? Listen, my main qualification is literally just trust me, bro. Okay, that's my first qualification. Okay, all of these opinions and perspectives are mine and mine alone. But seriously though, if you follow me on YouTube, then I speak about relationships because I study relationships, and I never have a problem going out and using myself as a case study. I've done the work, and I continue to do the work to foster friendships, strengthen relationships, connect people to one another. This is something I'm very passionate about, and I feel confident in saying that it shows. So, sit back, pour yourself a glass of wine, you do your skincare routine, and, twin, just vibe. Just vibe. We're in this for a good time, okay? Now, before we really get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, please enjoy the musical selections of DJ Ope on the beats, okay? These putting these songs together for y'all, a labor of love, okay? Here we go.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ I put this shit back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ I put this shit back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan。今到着成田汚れ物アメリカ前はマクドナルド今食べてるキャビア喋り方がキャビア髪かく雷や渋谷クラブ入り VIP 酒とキャリパー Yeah 上がる夢を見てるいつも通りシャンパンを開けて飲んでる水のように東京にいたら渋谷立てて地図を読むニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る英語何もわかりません俺の女は韓国人洋服ほとんど中国から今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね月間にってわかるよねアルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出る I'm a fuck up a check 滑らか with the flow Everybody on the flow どこでも出身 Everybody puff a draw ドープ欲しい人いるから僕エスコバルあるポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ、yeah、英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put this shit back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put this shit back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan Me no speak no English. These fools who just see payment. Them labels just see business. I'm an NY child, my fitted head down to the brows. I've been trying to make an imprint. Cause my whole life was a misfit. When the hoes back round cause they miss kid. I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of be telling me that I'm a star. Bitch, I'm the crew and the cast of the show. Growing up top of the Tokyo Tower, my aura is powerful, speaking in tongues on my own. 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put this shit back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put this shit back in the yen
千葉全世界の女の子たちから DM 全部は見切れないぐらいいっぱい来てる Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 全世界の女の子たちから DM 全部は見切れないぐらいいっぱい来てる Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字世界のみんなからもらうラブローキー DM インスタグラムどこの誰とでもすぐつながるあの可愛い彼女も返事を待つ Hi Yuki, I'm in your city 体の写真とでっかいお尻なぜか聞かれる Do you have a girlfriend? まだ一回も会ったことないのになんで You look good, I love you その気持ちにただ感謝する DM にBAE 今この時もまた増える絵文字全世界の女の子たちから DM 全部は見切れないぐらいいっぱい来てる Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字全世界の女の子たちから DM 全部は見切れないぐらいいっぱい来てる Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 Damn you're cute, fine as fuck You so hot, you so handsome 大好きですとか会いたいな笑顔が可愛いと言われたまた Damn you're cute, fine as fuck You so hot, you so handsome 大好きですとか会いたいな笑顔が可愛いと言われたまた全世界の女の子たちから DM 全部は見切れないぐらいいっぱい来てる Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字 Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字全世界の女の子たちから DM 全部は見切れないぐらいいっぱい来てる Yuki you so fine, you so cute ハート絵文字
Okay. First of all, can I just tell y'all really quick about the Yuki Chiba concert I went to real quick? This is a total digression, but I'm listening to the song and I have to say it. Y'all, do y'all know this man came out at like 2:30 a.m. and performed Team Tomodachi like 3 times? He didn't even do the remix, which is crazy because Jin Dog was there and Jin Dog performed right before that. The way these rappers just play in the audience face, it needs to be studied. Anyway, I very often get asked questions both from people currently living outside of Japan who are looking to move here and from people already here surrounding like how to stay connected, how to foster relationships, etc. I would say the majority of the questions are very specifically about like friendships and about dating. So I thought it would be really cool to answer some of the frequently asked questions from you, the audience. Now, these questions were sent in a couple of days ago, but if you're listening live in real time and you want to ask a question, you can send it to me via my Instagram story at awpehyehmee. That is awpehyehmee, and you'll see the story on there that you can submit your questions. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on my phone so you have time to get your questions in. Meanwhile, we do have quite a few questions already to get through, so let's just jump right in. Question number 1. And I think I get this question the most. Is it easy to make friends in Japan? And I have had so many different answers to this question, but this is my official answer. And y'all are not going to like it because I'm about to answer the question with a question. Is it easy for you to make friends right now where you are today? Because moving to Japan isn't going to change who you are. Like if you're not a sociable person in, you know what I'm saying, Wyoming, you know what I'm saying, in London, you know, if you're not a sociable person, you're not going to suddenly become sociable when you move to Japan. If you don't know how to be a part of community, how to foster community, how to strengthen community, you're not going to suddenly just know how to do that once you know what I'm saying, get past customs. That's just not how that works. So I think if you struggle to make friends where you currently live, you're probably going to struggle to make friends in Japan. If you have an easy time making friends where you currently live, you're going to have an easy time making friends in Japan. Now, I think a lot of people fall somewhere in the middle of that, and you're going to have that same experience here. Like, I don't really think the place changes the person, right? If you can make friends, then you can make friends. So I hate that I have to answer that question with a question, but it's just, there's no other way to answer it, I feel like. All right, next question. Where we at? Ooh, where is the best place to make friends in Tokyo? Listen, I would not normally say this, but I'm telling you, the clubs, I think the clubs are one of the best places, especially as a foreigner, to make friends. It's like, especially if you're a lady, right? I'm from America, right? And if you're a woman and you've been to the club in America, you kind of understand like girls' bathroom culture, right? Like you could just, you will have a moment with a woman in the bathroom and it'll feel like you guys have been BFFs for your entire life, but you've only known them for like all of 3 minutes. I feel like I experience that whenever I go into the bathroom at the clubs here in Japan, but like on like 1,000 times more. It's actually quite insane. There's a girl that I met on the very first time I went clubbing in Tokyo, and literally we just hit each other up the other day because we were both randomly thinking about each other. Like, that was almost 2 years ago. Why are we still thinking about each other? Like, she lives in Okinawa now, so we can't like hang out or anything. But listen, the clubs in Japan, especially for foreigners, especially if you're trying to see other foreigners, that's a great one. I also think like bars are great. Joining organizations are great. Shameless plug, if you're a Black woman and you live in Tokyo, or at least can get to Tokyo, I run an organization. It's called Hotties in Tokyo. It's a safe space for Black women to connect. So there's different organizations that you can join. Find organizations that speak to you and then like join those. Okay, next question. Okay, gosh. Do Japanese men, this is a dating one, do Japanese men like Black girls? Now first, let me just say I hate this question. I think it reeks of low self-esteem. That's just off top. I also think it like dehumanizes both parties, right? Like, I think it also just puts men on a pedestal, right? Men just like anything. That question just gives me the itches. Anyway, I will say, if y'all will give me a second to indulge, crazy story, not so much about do they like Black girls, but just like different beauty standards that are like, I don't know, burgeoning in different pockets of Japan. I was in Kanagawa getting my hair done a long time ago, and I remember like it was two hair braiders. Both were like francophones. One was like from Cote d'Ivoire, and one of them wasn't there when I first walked in. So like I was sitting down the whole time she was there, and I will never forget when my hair was done. I got up and I took the cape off, and the one that had like walked in when I was there was like, "Oh my gosh, your butt is so big." That's all the rage here in Japan right now. And I always think about that because I don't necessarily think that's true, but everyone in the hair salon was agreeing with her, and I just always think about that. Anyway, that's to say, look, men like what they like, no matter where they're from. Okay, all right, another dating one. What's the flirting culture like? This is a good one. So there's like, okay, so I think there's two types. I think everyone always hears about like the Nampa culture, which is like a very aggressive style of flirting. There's really no need to, it's just really aggressive style of flirting. There's no other way to explain that. Somebody recently put me on to a second type, which I'm like, you know when somebody tells you something and then you start to realize people have been doing that to you? So it was basically like if a Japanese guy sees a foreign woman that he likes straightens his posture a little bit and like almost like peacocking. And this, one of my old coworkers was like telling me about this. He's Japanese, and I was just like, that is so fascinating because I feel like men have done that to me before. Japanese men have done that to me before, and I kind of just thought they were trying to flex that they were taller than me. Because as a tall girl, I get that a lot, especially in America. Like, you know, a lot of Napoleon complexes. It kicks up. But apparently that's like a thing out here. Like they just straighten up. It's like, it's literally peacocking, and it's not meant to be like aggressive. It's just meant to be like assertive. I guess it's assertive if you understand the nuance of it. I kind of think it's passive, but he was explaining it like it was an assertive thing. And if I was tapped in, I would have known what they were doing. So yeah, I think it's a spectrum of different styles, but I think those are like probably two of the more prevalent. Okay, here's one. I live in Tokyo, but I feel like I only go from home to work, then back to home. How can I put myself out there? This is a great question. And I think this applies no matter where you live, but like, I think it comes down to like the importance of third places. I talk about third places all the time. I've been talking about third places for years. I have quite a few third places in Japan. But a third place is essentially somewhere you can go and like, essentially like be a regular at. Like home is your first place, your job is your second place. The third place is something else, right? It's something recreational. And like I said, I have a couple. My favorite third place is the ramen shop that's not too far from me. It feels like Cheers whenever I walk in there. It's literally a place where everybody knows my name. Most of the people in my neighborhood know me, but like the ramen shop is special. I walked in maybe like 2 weeks ago after not being in there for like a couple of months, and not only did the owner like come out and say hi to me, but like the customers said hi to me, were like flagging me down to say hi to me. If you watch my YouTube channel, then you saw the video of that, like when the old dude was like, oh, he's such a pretty like that's my third place. I love the Oji-sans up in there. Okay, they be helping me with my Japanese. We be locked in. But yeah, third places are important. I used to have a third place that was a bar out in Shibuya. For a lot of reasons. Long story short, a friend of mine is, beefing with the owner. So in solidarity, I'm not going there right now. But that was a great third place. I met a lot of friends there. Just somewhere where you can go after work, or maybe like on the weekends, just downtime in general, to put yourself out there, I think is going to be great. And it doesn't have to be anything too social. Like if you want to go to like a bookstore, a library, just something to get you out of the house and somewhere where people can recognize you, right? Like I said, my ramen shop, love them down. Okay, next one. Where we at? Okay. Should I only hang out with other foreigners? Probably no. Probably no. I mean, yeah, probably not. I don't know. Like, I think this is a really layered question, right? I think, why would you? I don't know. I think if you live in Japan, it makes sense to hang out with some Japanese people. I don't know. But I guess the partner to that question is, do I need to learn Japanese to have relationships in Japan? And so I guess if that's your hurdle, yeah, you should probably be working on at least being conversational in Japanese. And I mean, I don't know. It's like the foreigner population here is like only 3%, right? Like 3 or 4%. And so if you don't speak the language that 96% of the population speaks, I think you're cutting yourself off from the possibility of having deeper friendships, finding relationships. So I don't know. Like my Japanese, not perfect. Okay. But I mean, like I said, the Oji-sans, they don't speak no English in that ramen shop. And they don't mind working with me. They don't mind like teaching me. They didn't taught me all types of new phrases. Like, I think yes, you should prioritize learning a bit of Japanese if you're gonna try to have relationships in Japan. And also you should probably avoid only hanging out with other foreigners. I think you can really get into a bubble if you do that. I understand like wanting to, gravitate towards the familiar, but don't box yourself in. Okay. All right. Is it okay to date a Japanese person just to learn Japanese? If you would have asked me this question a year ago, I would have said no. But listen, nobody gets into a relationship with the expectation that they're not going to get anything out of it. That's so unrealistic. Okay. Everybody's trying to get something out of their relationship. And if you're trying to get a little bit of cultural exchange, listen, go for it. Okay. I'm not mad at that. If a man was telling me, oh, he dating me so he could learn English, look, as long as I'm learning Japanese too, we're fine. We're both getting what we want out of it. There's far worse things someone can expect to get from you in a relationship. Okay. So I'm not even mad at that. Winding down. Let's switch over to Instagram. Let's see if we have any. How did you initially find English speaking friends? I'm trying to think, who's the first friend I made out here? I think it's probably was Angie. It was probably my first English speaking friend. And I found her on Bumble BFF. At my job, my first job out here, half of the team spoke English. And I am still really cool with one girl from there. We literally just met up for brunch not too long ago. So at work, Bumble BFF, I think it has its high points. I think in Japan it works really, really well. But I also met people, again, at the bars, at the clubs, the third places. I'm telling y'all got to find y'all's third place. It's gonna really come through, and it's gonna really help you find people that you can connect with. Also, I will say, if you go, and like I'm specifically thinking about like the Shibuya section of clubs, like the Harlem C'est La Vie Baya, like that like little pocket of clubs. I feel like the people that are there, or at least the women, I don't know what the men be on, but the girls that are there, even the ones that like are not strong with their English, they still will want to connect. Like if they're out to make friends, they will still work with you to connect. So I think it's just putting yourself out there, and like, you know, if you guys are vibing, a little language barrier never hurt nobody. Y'all be all right. Okay, I am running out of time, but wait. I'm gonna do one more because I just saw it and I wanted to ask. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. No, let's do this one. Okay. What is the most pleasant surprise about dating in Tokyo? This is a very shallow question. No, I'm sorry. The question's not shallow. My answer is going to be shallow. This is a very shallow answer. But I don't know. Something that I was like trying to mentally prepare for, being a tall girl living in Japan where like the average height of the men is like 5'8". I have very proud to say I have yet to date a short man since I've been out here. And that has been a very pleasant and lovely surprise. But you know, I feel like that's a really shallow answer, but that's probably my most pleasant surprise so far. Everything else, I don't know. I personally think men are men everywhere. So look, yeah, I don't know. But, okay, no more questions. We need to move to music. Anyway, like I said, I think if I could stress anything, the number one question that it was there, is it easy to make friends in Japan? Please. You have to ask yourself first, can you make friends in your neighborhood? That, I think, is like the biggest takeaway from the Q&A, because I feel like people ask that all the time, and you just need to take stock. Okay. All right. Okay. We will save the rest of the questions for the next episode. Now we're going to get in. Look, DJ Ope on the beat. Okay. Now we're about to get back into the musical selection. Okay.
Yeah, keep telling yourself I ain't the shit, bitch. Maybe one day you'll believe it. Raw girl shit. I'm thicker than my accent, and niggas love that shit. Pretending he don't understand me, so we can talk again. You don't look as good as me, so bitch don't call me twin. Thought he was a city boy until he met a country deep. A nigga in his feelings, I wake up pissing out bitches. They y'all be talking to the wall, I make them question their existence. If getting money was a sport, I'm showing out at the Olympics. Next nigga I'll make famous, I'm collecting my commission. Bitch, I'm thicker than your bifocals, all my denim be double knitted. Boy, I'm thicker than your bloodline, thicker than a Popeye's biscuit. Waist slim, ass fat, the ratio is so scientific. You would think that through thick and thin was a phrase that I invented. On their neck like a deli shag, talk shit like I'm Pimp Chad. Since Chanel went up on the price, I know hoes ain't got this bag. They dick rocked and they start dissing. I ain't fucking with the ass kissing. What the fuck is hoes talking about? Looking for me, I was never missing. I'm thicker than my accent, and niggas love that shit. Pretending he don't understand me, so we can talk again. You don't look as good as me, so bitch don't call me twin. Thought he was a city boy until he met a country bitch. I'm thicker than my accent, and niggas love that shit. Pretending he don't understand me, so we can talk again. You don't look as good as me, so bitch don't call me twin. Thought he was a city boy until he met a country bitch.
Whatever I do be cool, niggas love a Memphis bitch. Anything I do gon' turn them on, I do some simple shit. You gon' let that nigga do whatever, cause you a simple bitch. I do what these niggas do, I'm tolerate no hypocrites. I'ma throw a R in any word that got a U in it. Why you keep on rapping back that switch when you ain't using it? My nigga called me cheating, I told him, bae, I was just using him. He told me hit his line whenever I need him, so I'm a bruising it. True religion, I feel like a stallion, horseshoes on my ass. It's been 2 years, why you still speaking on me? Oh, I know you mad. He never had no country, bitch, he say he wanna try on one. He like the way I pronounce Kirby, told that nigga buy me one. I'm thicker than my accent, and niggas love that shit. Pretending he don't understand, so we can talk again. You don't look as good as me, so bitch don't call me twin. Thought he was a city boy until he met a country bitch. I'm the one hoe tryna be Big Ben
couldn't clock the T. Put a scat pack in a bitch back, but she still couldn't keep up with me.
Shoot my shot at you if I want you. I don't give a fuck about your hoe. To be honest, these niggas bitches. I'm the realest nigga that I know.
If it's smoke with my little sis, and I'm at your door with it right or wrong.
From the M to the H with it. They know what the fuck going on.
Ain't no room up in this club. I'ma ask them took it up. They don't know if it's for the strippers or all them ones they threw for us. I'm thicker than my accent, and niggas love that shit. Pretending he don't understand me, so we can talk again. You don't look as good as me, so bitch don't call me twin. Thought he was a city boy until he met a country bitch. I'm thicker than my accent.
Hey. Hey. Booty, 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 booty. Hey. Booty, 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 booty. Go goody, 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 goody. Hey. More moody, 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 moody. ブリブリやめるのはもう無理無理根性がある山沢君ラップトラックも売りすぎ、グリグリ俺の名前が次々、お家から宇宙までもう全体フリフリ俺先輩お前変態俺ソウライブ I can't die 俺ワンパンチ like 憲法 I take over 法全国日本語がもう読めないから喋る時がしょうもないそれしょうがないでもやっぱりなんかわからんけどまだ超やばいブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリもう無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理 Go goody 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 Every day every day every day Many men many men many men 金と仲間たくる若音バカに悪夢踊る俺とメリジェン泳ぐそのためにめ嘘つき俺の目見て嘘をついてみろよビッチ L は N は時よ八や八や八よし字山バブルさすがさすがさすが駆け引きなし空直パー引いたり足したり13ドゥ大ならルール無視で鼻からむしろ俺たちはやりたい放題あいつはいつもグリグリ俺たちブリブリ次々次々重たい空気無理無理クイクイアホドジマル系補助心で会う夜起き朝寝る感じ方一つで変われる俺の目の眺め自分知られベビーそういうことあいあいバカなやからやからたまらたまらたまらまだファッカーなジャパニーズバカなバカなバカなバカなやからやからたまらたまらたまらまだファッカーなジャパニーズバカなバカなバカなはいはいはいブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリヘイブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリブリ
Okay, listen, can I just say, if you're trying to learn Japanese, I'm telling you, these Japanese rappers be mixing in just enough English that you really can follow along, okay? And the way that they ride the beat, I feel like it makes the words very clear if you're trying to get your listening practice on, okay? Don't say, I ain't never put you on to nothing, all right? Okay, so we are winding down our time together. And to end this episode, I'm just going to give you guys my closing thoughts, and then we could bounce, okay? The crux of the human experience is connection, okay? And living in Japan doesn't change that, regardless of whatever reputation Japan has for being a very introvert-friendly culture. I think that if you're somebody who is interested in relationships of all kinds, or specifically interested in like how to create and foster various relationships, then this is the show for you, okay? And this is not just a show where I'm just yapping about these relationships. No, we're gonna go deeper than that. Okay, I'm gonna give you suggestions so that you can stay connected. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a bit of homework too. So here's the first suggestion. I truly cannot stress this enough. Here's your tip for the week. If your aim is to make friends, you need to spend some time evaluating the way you currently show up, right? You got to determine if you're the kind of friend that you would want to make. Are you the type of person where people invite you out, you always say no? Are you the type where people always invite you out, you say yes, then you flake? Is that the type of person you want to keep inviting out? You know, this is the tip I think is the best one I can give. And it always goes back to that question. I swear I get it. At this point, I feel like I'm getting it like at least 2 or 3 times a month in some way, shape, or form. Is it hard to make friends out here? And I think you really just have to have like a self-awareness in order to really be sociable. If you're not a good friend, if you're not a good person in community, you shouldn't really expect to have good friends or to be able to have a good community. You know, take a second, marinate on that. Okay. Once you're done marinating, here's your homework. Okay. Homework is to find a third place. And I'm going to make it so easy for you. If you're here in Tokyo, one day, once you get off work, get off at a station that is like 1 to 2 stops either ahead of your station or like after your station. And go to the first place that really catches your eye. Go in there, go inside, get a feel for the place, speak to the people that work there, make eye contact. Ooh, scary. Make eye contact with the other patrons there. Okay. And if you're looking for extra credit on this homework, actually talk to the other patrons. Oof, we love an overachiever. Okay. Obviously, though, be sure to read the room, because if you pick a space where you can't really facilitate conversation, then you've got to honor that. But then if that is the case, just try it again. Same station, different place, different station, just try it a few times until you find a place that you do want to go back to, and then go back, and then go back again, and then go back again, and then go back again. And then one day you're going to wake up and realize you are at your third place. And then you can come back and you can tell me about how it was. No, I cannot believe it. We officially have episode 1 under our belts. This has actually been such a nerve-wracking experience, but I feel like it went really well. Are you guys loving this? I'm loving this. I feel like you're loving this. So I'm just going to say it went really well and you're loving this. Okay. Big shout out to Room 303 for giving me this platform. If you are a regular listener to this station, then you know that the talk format doesn't have a big market share with them. So this is a new venture for all of us. And I'm really just so happy to be here. Major shout out to my producer in the back of the booth, Lamine. I hope you're in this shot. Next episode, March 1st, same time, same place. And I'm going to have a special guest, which I'm actually really excited about it. Twice the Yap, double, toil and trouble. Okay. If you guys have any more questions or like friendship or dating dilemmas that you want to send in, please feel free to do so. Also, you can check me out on YouTube at opeyemi and Instagram at opeyemi, and it's both spelled the same way, AWPEHYEHMEE. Okay. Lots of yapping, lots of vlogging, just an overall good time. Okay. And with that, I'm going to play you all a good night. I'm going to play the drums for you guys.
Looking at him trying to catch up, take it how you wanna take it. Left the place in panic, left to take another planet, left to make another statement. XG, baby, say the names right, spell it out so you can learn it. Cause metal toss when it's turning, cause metal fire when it's burning. Can tell we all made it work for us, made it but we had to work for it. Work, 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 so perfect that it hurt, don't it? Surf on them, right away, right away, right away. Cause we had the right away, bye, 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 flying past it, we fly away in the outer space. Drop top in a coupe outside when I hop up out of this plane. Look at my fit right now when I just walked out of my bed. Fix my hair and fix my makeup on the way. Bound to the next stop, bound for the grain, make 'em bow down to the X. A little more than ordinary, honorary, underestimated, leave it on you, bro. I'm the judge and jury, I don't wanna hear it, I'm the one that fear and keep it on the low. This is automated, I'm the motivator, told my haters, y'all more the merrier. Y'all my entertainment, fascinated, I'm just laughing cause it's so hilarious. Let her go with a big mouth, smoke with a big house, yeah. Big watch on the wrist now, I just started that flow now, just now. Put a little more down for the bus down, went on tour, wanna bust into the bus down. Everything custom now, friends rushing out, security had to push me out. 48 laws of power, let her go with a big motor on a kid though. Watch me rip though, watch me snap like Motorola flip phone. I don't wanna hit you this hard on an intro, bring that bounce like 6'4". Find me in Tokyo, rapping in a skirt, are you catching my drift though? Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Yeah. Life flex, go easy. Tag it up, graffiti. Drop a pin to add it, this way I go. Rip the show and that's all I know, I'm supervision. Y'all just built on superstations. Watch me do everything, everywhere, all at once, all the time, all around the world. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. XGALX, and that's the name of the shit. Damn mother wolf, so don't make fun of my kids. We all family stand tall now, so don't talk down to my kid. Hey, welcome to the party, floating like it's Mardi Gras, yeah. You can call me Harvey, but I'm not your Barbie doll, yeah. Party, ha, laughing at him when we blast away. Black on black, our face all packed away. C to the LC, oh that's me, Lord have mercy. Young queen better act like an undie. Young blood but I'm built like an OG, yeah. Gotta live wait for the bags, looking real fit for the max. And I'm on roof in the pack, so it's just woof in the tag. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this. Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. Woke up looking like this.
I'm knocking out teeth. I pop shit, they went pop. They bought Birkins, I bought stock. They still on the boat, I'm on the yacht. They taking shots, I'm taking spots. I see the shade, then they get blocked. They see the chain, then they went blind. Yeah, I know I'm different, I'm one of a kind. I took off on bitches and left them behind. How do you hate me if I'm on your mind? Sending me messages, ain't Valentine. Bitches is messy, but I'm petty. Don't gotta edit. Check the Getty. I keep it real, I keep it sexy. Holla for backup before they address me. Hoes do all of that typing, but never once did I get pressed. It's obvious bitches obsessed. If it's fuck me, then we having sex. If I pop back, then they go. Bitch, your time up. These bitches only hot on. Yeah, bitches doing all that womp, 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 womp. Bitch, your time up. Why is you not clocking that? Doing shit for TikTok. Bitch, I'm really hip hop. They all know my shit hot. Ain't listen when your shit drop. All my diamonds dancing. I ain't need to make no TikTok. Bitch, your time up. Yeah, hey, hair long, money long, counting up for hours. I don't want no mini man, fuck me for some hours. Ayy, chains wet, I'm in love with money showers. Ayy, do. I love the sound of money counters. Boy, I'm a player, not a savior. Niggas in purses, I got every flavor. Take a picture, I post for the haters. Showing my ass like a daughter entertainer. From the back, you can tell I'm from Texas. Yellow diamonds in my necklace. Just crossing another op off the checklist. Spanking these rap bitches, yeah, that's my fetish. He do what I tell him, I do what I wanna do. All that fucking talking, but let's see who really make a move. Post a picture, bitches call me mother. Now who's son and who? Bitch, your time up. These bitches only hot on. Yeah, bitches doing all that womp, 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 womp. Bitch, your time up. Why is you not clocking that? Doing shit for TikTok. Bitch, I'm really hip hop. They all know my shit hot. Ain't listen when your shit drop. All my diamonds dancing. I ain't need to make no TikTok. Bitch, your time up.
yeah, yeah.